Hey there, welcome to this episode of Canadian Retro Things. Now, unfortunately, with the current crisis in the world, I have a job keeping my cafe open that is demanding a lot more of my time right now. And because of the long hours that I'm putting in at work every day, I haven't had the time for my retro passion like I used to. And it's become even more important to me to relax after putting in the hours during the day playing some of these old games. And I also have not had a lot of time for doing YouTube videos, so this is going to be a little bit of a short one. Now, when I play the games, I throw in a cartridge or whatever, but I've also been discovering a lot of really fun games playing the game of the week on Coco Talk. And what I was doing is just loading them off of a sound file onto the computer off my iPad, because I really love playing on original hardware. Unfortunately, my Coco2 has started getting a little bit temperamental and does not like loading these sound files anymore. So I'm going to show you the little workaround that I figured out to get it working. All right, let's get started. So what I was doing is I was just downloading the sound file and putting it onto my iPad, plugging in the 3.5 millimeter jack into the headphone slot, then just loading it straight into the computer. Unfortunately, it seems that the sweet spot for the volume on this seems to be basically between two settings on here. Either doesn't hear it or it just doesn't work. So I tried everything to get this to work, even getting out my tape recorder and plugging in the auxiliary and the remote lines into the actual tape recorder and then into the headphone jack to see if that would work. Which it didn't. So I had to find a new solution. So this was my solution. It was a double-ended 3.5 millimeter sound jack. This is actually what was I used to use for plugging my iPhone into the auxiliary jack in my car. So plug one end into the microphone on the cassette, the other end into the headphone jack, and then let's get myself a cassette tape. And this is queued up, ready to be recorded on. And I hit record and I hit play. So I've got the tape deck hooked back up and I've got the computer ready to go. I've got the tape queued up. So there's nothing to do but hit play and start loading the program in. Another great thing about doing it this way over just loading it off the iPad is it brings back just one more level of nostalgia. Having the tape deck going, waiting in anticipation for the computer to load up the game. It brings me back to when I was 10 or 11 years old, first doing this on my first Coco2. I mean, it's pure nostalgia. I've got the CRT, the Coco2, and the tape deck loading a game. It's great. Anyway, it's loaded. So, hit stop. execute the program, and I'm ready to play some double back. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this quick little look at using some modern technology to get programs working on an old computer like this. And you can give me a thumbs up if you want to. You can give me a comment below. You can subscribe to the channel. I'd love to hear a comment about ways that you use modern technology to get things working on these retro computers. But anyway, I'm going to play some double back. I'm going to relax, and I guess I will see you in the next video.